Oh, I see it.
No, be quiet. I'm alive right now.
Mm-mm.
Alright, he went in the house. It's gonna be raining, so we're in the. So he's just kind of like been waiting for his phone to be. So yeah. There we go. That's better. I remember before I left California, like a few days before I had to leave California to move out here, I had a group of friends I would hang out with all the time, and a few of them are guys, and so um, two of the guys, my ex boyfriend at the time, that I dated for like I think like a year and a half, almost 2 years, um, and then my best friend's boyfriend, that was her, I guess, yeah, but we are like close friends. Me and him like ever since like high school, and we used to call him Stoner because of his last name. Um, but he never like got stoned or anything like that. He just what we told him. Um, and then we call my ex Ogre, even though that was like not his name. Um, um, and like they decided like to get me like big time. Like okay, this is probably like our way. Like, we're gonna like get you, and I didn't expect with a hose. So I lived like two houses down, so I ended up changing clothes, and then they ended up spraying me again with a hose. So I had to change my clothes like 3 times. They ended up putting shaving cream all on me, like spanked my butt. Um, so yeah, they're like, we're gonna make sure that you remember this day because we're gonna miss you, and we wanted to do something that you could remember. So I still talk to like my best friend Stoner, my best friend, but like I haven't talked to him for a little while, but I don't know, but he's still in in Bars what's it called in I forget. It was the county I think was by Barstow or something like that. So um so now the county that I live in, which I'm not going to tell you what county I live in because you'll totally know where I live. But the county that I live, people don't even want to like. I had that guy tell me, "You live in that county. I'm definitely not going to see you because the cops are suck out there." So, which I agree. In my county, there's usually like 3 cops each stop, so um, they can be kind of like dicks. But I don't know. I think cops kind of get into your business way too much than they should. Like, even if you're like not even doing anything wrong. Like one time, me and my brother were just driving around, and this cop started following us. And he didn't like put his sirens on or anything. Like he just kept following us all over. And then like he stopped, and me and my brother like saw the same cop, and we're like, what's your problem? Like, why are you like doing that? And then he said like we didn't stop or something like that, or we did something wrong or whatever. And that he patrols this area or whatever. And we're just driving around, like we're not doing anything wrong. And then like one night, when Andrew was alive, um, me and Andrew went to the pool, and then we were going to our park afterwards, and Andrew had to use the restroom, and then the cops come and ask us why we're at the park, and we're just going to use the restroom, and they're like, why is she wearing a robe? And we're like, because we went swimming all day, and that's why she's. And I just hate how some cops get into your business, like, and all that. Like, you're not even doing anything wrong, and they'll like, you know, start their crap, thinking that they're better than you because they're cops. They think that they're like the law and like all this crap. Other than that, I love cops. You know, but when they get up in your business, and then like people freaking have called on us before, like cops have came to our house because we were yelling and screaming, and we weren't like doing anything like this crap. So it's like, especially when my mom was alive. When my mom was alive, there were cops coming to our house all the time because she'd yell. So, but that was back like when our neighbors would call us on us all the time for the stupidest reasons. Excuse me. But they said somebody even called on us for having the garbage shut because we got, when are they coming to get it and all this crap. It's like, give me a break. It's like, for real, like somebody's calling because of that. It's very, because they don't want the cops to be called. Like, I can't even like yell hardly at all, and that's like my way of not doing something stupid. I'd rather yell than you know hurt somebody. But I'm not really violent though. But yeah, like I'd rather yell. But it's like I yell like phones, either calls or text messages telling me to shut up, because like I have every right to like yell at times, especially like when my son's not doing what I want him to do and he's just not listening to me. It just frustrates me where I will yell and get frustrated, but I won't like act. I'll like hit him or anything like that. I'll just yell. You know what I mean? Like I'm not an abusive person, but yeah, like all that. So, but but I can't ask her to throw something at me. She told me that she can't tell me that she hates me. I was scared that she was going to chuck something big at me. I don't know what. But yeah. I was walking down the stairs when she was going to do it. I'm honestly not surprised because I really don't get appreciated for anything that I do anyway. I really honestly sometimes just want to give up, but I know that I can't because, you know, excuse me, I brought a child in this world and, you know, he needs his mom. And I'll be honest with you guys, I have suicidal thoughts pretty much every solitary day, but I don't act upon them. I don't act upon them because I know that I can't give up and I know that I have to keep going, and I know that my child needs me here and that he would be very sad if I was gone. I haven't self-harmed for the longest time, and I never want to. Was when I used to self-harm. Like, I have my scars, you know, my burns, my cuts, my everything. From the age of 18 to about 2 years or 3 years before I had my son. So I didn't do it while I was pregnant. I didn't do it any time before I was pregnant. I think the last time I self-harmed was in 2011 or 2012, somewhere around there. I promise that I never do it again. I tried to hide it from my family for the longest time. It was really hard. A few times I told them I got cat scratches or different things like that because there'd always be a neighbor cat or something around. So, but I told them that my bed got me or different things. But I know they didn't believe that. My brother was the only one that really knew was my brother for a long time until I admitted myself to the hospital for self-harming, which my dad and my mom and everybody thought I was stupid for going. I don't know why. They always thought I was stupid for going when I used to admit myself. scissors one time and cut myself with them. Like, skin. Not like a lot, but just enough. And it was stupid. And that day that I did that, I admitted myself to the hospital because I couldn't handle putting myself through that anymore. By then I had good to the hospital. And the lady at the hospital that was my roommate lied to the people. Hi, awesome. Yeah, it's nighttime here. Good to see you. Um, the lady was black and she didn't like me. Like I just barely went in there and she just started crap and told lies that I was dirtying up the bathroom, which I was not. And so I begged them to send me to another room. So they did. And one of the girls at the hospital self-harmed, and it was sad. It was sad to see what her scars and like she's all bandaged up, but like all that. But thank you, Tree. I appreciate that. And most of the times, most of the times I went to the hospital, I got my own room because I would just start shit with people. I didn't like sharing a room. I didn't get along with people that great when I shared a room. So I usually would always get my own room somehow in some way. I just I couldn't handle having people in the same room as me, sharing the bathroom and everything else. So a lot of times bathroom in the middle of the night, going to the bathroom too much and people would complain. So, um, but there was this girl at the hospital and she like was very like she had like an eating disorder and I would try so much to get her to eat more than she did. She had like a really bad eating disorder. The only thing she would really eat is like candy and like snack food. She wouldn't eat like real food or anything like that. And she was really skinny and she's like was one of my good friends in the hospital. And yeah, she was just really skinny and I just wanted to help her as much as I could. This light's really bright. She thought she was like fat and all this stuff. At a hospital, me and her. I've met a lot of people in the hospital I've been to. I've been in and out of hospital since I was 18. So I've been out for a long time though. Like almost 3 years now. So last time I went was when my mom was in the hospital. Was the last time I went. So and that was because I couldn't handle my mom being in the hospital. I couldn't handle losing Andrew. I couldn't handle any of it. So I tried to OD. Um, it was really selfish and stupid of me, but I did. Um, and they gave me charcoal, to make it so I wouldn't die. So it wouldn't go to like my kidneys or anything like that. And they were gonna send me home, but I told them I don't want to go. I don't want to go home. I want help. So I said I'd only go where you could smoke. I didn't want to go where you couldn't smoke. To go to hospitals. I've been to a good amount of more hospitals where you can't smoke, and usually those ones my family like made sure I had cigarettes right when I had to leave because they knew like how much I've been craving, how much all that. So they'd always make sure that I had cigarettes on the way home. So, and it's really weird, like getting out of a hospital that you've been at for a long time and then going back to, your reality, like to everything. It's really weird, like to explain, like how weird it is to just go back to what you used to have, you know what I mean? And because you, you don't understand how much you have until you go to a place like that. And like you take things that you have for granted, like your TV time, like your freedom, pretty much. Because when you go to a hospital like that, a mental hospital, you don't get to leave when you want to leave and go. You don't get to be on the phone when you want to go on the phone. You don't get to listen to the music that you want to listen to, or any of that. You have it's just regulated, and all that. The thing that I liked is it kind of helped me learn how to wake up early, because for a long time before I had my kid, like I would always like sleep in really late and like all that. So it kind of taught me like how to like get up early and all that, because like because when you go there, that they like want you to have like a schedule, like waking up early and not sleeping in and all that stuff. So kind of teaches you like how to like have that schedule of getting up early, taking your meds, everything, all that. So, but and it kind of sticks with you. At least it stuck with me for a while. Now I always get up early now because I have a kid, but um, it seems like even when I want to sleep in, I can't because my son wants me to wake up early. Um, it really like what's bed because I'm always up early. So, but and you like gotta make sure that you don't. I've had relapses. Like I've had where I went home too soon, and like a few days later or something, being home, I relapse and right back, go right back. You know what I mean? And so, but it's on trazodone, and I hated it. Um, yeah, they got me on trazodone because I don't know why they got me on it, but they got me on it in the hospital, and I, of course, my doctor knew what kind of medication I was taking. I was on trazodone for a while, and I did not like it. Um, they had me on Restadol at the hospital, and then it made my hand shake, and then I ended up getting on Invega. My doctor actually got my own because I got Risperdal or like same thing. They're like, like family, whatever you want to call them. Like they're pretty much the same thing. So, but she said that it would probably be better since, instead of taking on this medication, like I can get on the shot form of Invega. So that's what I'm on. That's what I've been on for a long time. I get it every 4 weeks. Actually getting it again on the 29th of this month, which I have a ride for that. So, but I take 3 other medications besides the shot, though. And they tend to work. The one that I've been on the longest is Trilithol. That one I've been on for like the longest time. It's always a mood stabilizer that I'm on. My Invega shots for my schizoaffective disorder. I take Vistral, 100 milligrams of that. I used to take 50 milligrams of that medication, but I needed more than that because my anxiety was really bad. My anxiety gets bad sometimes, but not all the time. So, but depression, so, because for the longest time I've been suffering with depression, like, by myself with no other medications. I think I was on a different medication for my depression when I first found out that I suffer from bad depression, which is not a shocker to me, but I was never diagnosed with it until I was in the mental institution last time. So they said that, they said I have this, and this, and then they say you suffer from like bad depression, like you also have depression, like illness, mental illness. So they got me on Wellbutrin, but Wellbutrin didn't work good with me. It actually made me like more suicidal than I should be. It made me like think of suicide like all the time, and so that's not good. So I got off that because who wants to have suicidal thoughts 24 hours a day? I only really get suicidal thoughts when I'm having like really, really like messed up days. Like it'll enter my mind, like, but I don't act upon it. She just kind of told me what to do about it. She told me like, just think positive thoughts, and when that happens, just kind of like try to ignore it, and know that you're not gonna act upon it as a good thing. So, but hey, who gave you that?
Julie did.
What is it?
That's why you give me it.
Oh.
Come on.
You're not gonna go inside?
No, I went upstairs. You were counting?
No.
Who did it?
I don't know.
Put the light back on. I'm not going outside.
Okay, I love you. Here's your drink.
I don't want it.
That's what happened. The switch went off. But, yeah, I guess he's gonna go back inside. But I'm gonna upload this video, but I'm gonna go live soon again to make more videos. Alright, love you guys. Thumbs up and subscribe. Please comment nice comments. Please like my videos as much as you can. Show me some love and support. Watch videos that you haven't watched, even if they're long. I appreciate you guys so much, and I love you guys so much. All right, bye.